Alright, so price is in bullish momentum. Clearly on a chart chat that we're putting in higher highs and higher lows. So we're respecting previous lows on the 5-minute chart.
The D-Money Show.
Out of that trade chat for 20 points, you're seeing it live here on YouTube. D-Money, who's rocking like us? Riding the EMAs. We're putting in higher highs and higher lows. So we're respecting previous lows on the 5-minute chart, kind of map those out. You can see how every time price puts in a low. So I would not be surprised if 26,000 level gets taken today. It's your wrong, baby. I'm back in the VDH. I'm feeling good. The next candles continue to grind higher to the upside. I wrote this momentum up to 900. This is the year 2026, and I'm trying to make a little money. All right, guys, drop a W in the chat for that. If you made money on that trade, let's go. All right, guys, there's 20 points. That boy good. That boy good. Tune in, guys, Monday through Friday, live from the VDH, the D-Money Show. Let's go. Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up? We back, guys, like we never left. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's go. It's Wednesday, chat. Officially hump day here at the BDH. You gotta love it, man. So we're gonna shout out the first comment, chat. Mac Jones, what up, what up, what up? Tommy Camarina, let's go. Let's have a nice session. Everybody stay blessed. Hey, I appreciate that, Mr. V67. You dolo today, solo dolo. Let's go. Yeah, guys, but I'm rocking with the chat, so feeling pretty good here. Everybody's in Costa Rica, chat. Let's go. Oh, man. Nevertheless, we back like we never left. Gonna be out here trying to make a little money. Mr. Giant, shout out to the PW team as well. Yeah, shout out to the BDH fam, guys. Let's pray for some let's pray for some clean price action. When you write, you right. When you write, you right, guys. So yeah, we'll get into that in a second. You know, it's interesting, guys. If you were tuned into the D-Money show yesterday, had a consolidation range drawn out, and sure enough, we broke to the downside, guys. Broke out of the range right at the end of the when I ended the stream. Hit that 350 level that I had drawn out on the chart. Let's go. You gotta love it. ISM 10 o'clock. Yeah, I see that, guys. So yeah, we do have some red folder here. So you had 815 red folder, ADP non-farm employment change, and then 10 o'clock you do have ISM services PMI. Let's go. So as far as the chart, guys, I mean, I mapped out obviously the daily high and the low. So your yesterday's daily high, previous daily candles high, was 26,027.75. The low of yesterday's daily candle was 25,219. And I mean, right now we're having some sell-off, right? We're having some selling pressure to the downside, guys. So is this gonna flush these lows? Take out previous daily candles low, 219 area? We're under the EMAs, guys, right? So price right now is bearish. This is your 1 hour chart. And you can kind of see here how we are rejecting so far. Got almost like a double top formation, right? You got a high, lower high, and a rejection, guys. So do we come down to the bottom of the range down here at 222? Maybe break out a little lower. Remains to be seen, guys. But obviously we will we'll see how you're feeling out there in a little bit, because we're gonna drop a poll in the chat to see if you guys feel that we're gonna go up or down at if we're gonna go down at market open. Zach, yo, what up? D-Money, hey, what's up? How are you? Harris, good morning. Hey, good morning. Let's go. PW gave you and Jerome the keys. Guys, I think Jerome is with PW in Costa Rica, man. You know, you gotta love it. Why was there no news during no move during NFP? Looks like it never happened. I had to double check Forex Factory twice. Yeah, so that let me pull that up real quick. Yeah, so that particular the one that you're talking about is ADP non-farm employment change, right? So actually, I think NFP was scheduled, guys, for Friday, and it got canceled. So I'm double checking that right now, because you know you had the government shutdown, fear of the government shutdown, guys. So a lot of times they delay the NFP. So I'm trying to check something right now. To see the next time they have it scheduled here. Yeah, so non-farm, guys, just a regular non-farm. So that was not NFP news. That was just ADP, their report. Just a heads up on that. So when you see the non-farm employment change, that's the NFP. But this was ADP non-farm employment change. Just a heads up. So yeah, guys, we're gonna try to make some money out here, make a little money. We'll see what we can get, guys. I did take a trade last night on NQ on three of the Lucid on these 3 Lucid accounts, guys, right? So I don't know what happened with so it's not equal sizing on here, so but one of the accounts is up $800. The other two accounts is up $400, right? So we'll see what we can make today, chat. So starting the day off green, because I did take a trade last night. So we'll see what we can get today. So nevertheless, guys, do me a solid if you haven't already. Hit the like button. Trying to keep the streak alive, trying to get to over 1,000 likes before 9:30, guys. We hit 3,100 likes on the stream yesterday, guys. That's crazy. Cray with Lil Ray Ray. We already have over 2,000 people tuned into the show, guys. It's only 9:08, so I love you. I mean, this sell-off right now that I'm seeing on the chart, guys, it's very, very interesting. So if you kind of look at the 1 hour chart, you can see how you got like almost like a double top formation or higher low, and then you get a rejection right to the downside. So would not surprise me if we revisit 219 or lower, which is yesterday's daily candles low. So we are inside of yesterday's daily candles range, guys, right? Don't you fear. We're gonna drop a poll in the chat. We're gonna see how you guys are feeling. So see if you guys feel that we're gonna go down at open. So I just dropped a poll in the chat, guys. Let's see how the chat's feeling out there overall. Yossi, what up, bro? Good morning. God bless. Hey, I appreciate that, man. What Lucid accounts do you have? Yeah, these are Lucid Flex accounts. Lucid Flex. What music is this? Yeah, this is deep focus music, guys, on YouTube. So I just switch it up. There's a ton of them on there. So I just try to keep the vibe alive. So I switch back and forth between different ones that I find. So this is deep focus music, high performance beats, for work and productivity. Let's go. $312, what up, D-Money? What's good? Hey, what's up? How are you? So I am going to be patient today, guys. I'm not going to take a trade before 9:30 open. So, I mean, right, yesterday I tried a long right at the open and got a flush right at open, right to the downside. So I'm going to let the ORB set up today, guys. I am going to let the 5-minute ORB set up today. So I'm not going to take a trade before 9:35. So just a heads up on that. How many flex accounts can you trade at one time? Yeah, you can trade 5 accounts. So if you're funded, you're able, with Lucid, guys, you're able to trade 5 accounts at one time. Shout out to AJ, guys. He gave us quite a few accounts. We gave away 20 accounts yesterday. Lucid right now is 40% off. Use the code PW. Let's go. Give me 1 second, chat. So the poll so far, guys, 526 votes. 66% feel that we're gonna go down at open. So we'll see. We'll see how that works. How it works out, guys. Can you please elaborate the restriction happening to the buy based on prop firms? Yeah, to be honest, I can't elaborate on that. So you're better off on a question like that, guys. You need to get with the prop firm, chat. Right? That's a question that, because it's prop firm specific. So that's a question that I don't have any information on, guys. As far as a restricted country or whatever the case may be, you need to get with the prop firm directly, guys. Just confirmed. We are gonna have another giveaway today, guys, for some Lucid accounts. We're in a giving mood, guys. So you got PW. He's in Costa Rica. So I said, you know what? If he's gonna go to Costa Rica, guys, and do some fishing, I'm gonna give away some accounts. So let's go. So it'll be after 10:30, chat. So never fear. We got another giveaway that's here. So we're gonna give away some more Lucid accounts today, chat. We'll drop the link in the chat in a little bit, but obviously it's only propfirms.com/giveaways. Shout out to AJ, guys. AJ blessed us with quite a few accounts to give away. So I know he was here on Monday. And I know some accounts were given away on PW's show. I gave away 20 accounts yesterday, guys, on the D-Money show. We got more accounts today, so let's go. Gary, relax, Gary. Gary saying, where's his giveaway? Oh, man, you got to love it. The Funded Trader NQ, man, you used to talk to me when you didn't have the G-Wagon, bro. Oh, man. Yeah, guys, if I missed your comment, man, I apologize for that. It's not intentional. So, but shout out to the Funded Trader NQ. Let's go. I've never won a giveaway. This is rigged. Nah, it's not rigged, guys. I promise you that. So we had 20 winners yesterday that won some accounts. Today it'll be the same story, guys. Unfortunately, it's a double-edged sword, right? I'm gonna say, fortunately, guys, for the BDH, I mean, we have thousands of people tuned into the show every day, chat, right? So I think yesterday we had almost 6,000 people tune into the D-Money show, chat, at the peak, right? So you got to kind of keep that in mind, that that's a lot of people that's trying to, that's probably going to the site and trying to enter the giveaway. So don't get frustrated, guys. If you don't win, there's going to be more giveaways in the future. So you got to keep entering the giveaways, chat. So yeah, I think my game plan today, guys, I'm going to be patient. I'm not sure if we're going to get a sell-off here. This is your 1 hour chart. I'm not sure if we're going to get a sell-off at open. I'm going to let price play out, right? 5-minute ORB. If it's not clear, then I'm going to wait for the 15-minute ORB, guys, right? So I'm going to wait. So the last few sessions, the ORB setups have paid, chat. So I'm going to be looking for that today, right? I'm not going to hop in the trade before the market open. Tried that yesterday, didn't work, and then was fortunate enough to be able to have all winning trades after that first losing trade, right? So today I'm going to be patient, guys. All right, so there's your link in the chat. Onlyprofirms.com/giveaways. Let's go. Scott, I can tell you I have won a couple accounts in Christmas of 2024. PW gave me $1,000 on his live stream. Nice. Yeah, guys, it's trust me, chat. It's not it's definitely something that right. It just, like I said, we got thousands of people, guys. So just keep, you got to keep entering if you don't win. I know it could be frustrating because everybody wants to win. But we only have so many accounts to give away, chat, at any given time, right? So right now we got 3,100 people tuned into the show, guys. It's 9:17. By the time the market opens, going into that 10 o'clock hour, that's when we typically peak. It'll probably be double, chat, right? Or right at it. So keep that in mind, guys, that there's thousands of people, right? Yesterday we had almost 6,000 people tuned into the D-Money show. So that's a lot of people trying to get an account, guys. But they'll get frustrated. There'll be more opportunities. $3,015 minutes is wild work, Jordan. Yeah, I know, man. Guys, I don't take it for granted, chat. We hit 3,100 likes on the stream yesterday. I think we had 26,000 views in 3 hours, guys. Man, I'm humbled, chat. I don't take it for granted. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support, guys. So makes me wanna push harder, chat. So keep an eye on the poll. I do see that we got 1,140 votes. Let's go. 65% feel like we're gonna go down at the open. So do we fade the chat? Is today a fade the chat type of scenario, guys? I'm not sure. But make no mistake about it, we're going to find out at 9:30, guys. I have entered 3 streams every day for 5 months before I finally won. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, chat. Just got to keep going. D-Money, do you have socials? Yeah, I have socials, guys. You can follow me. I'm more active on X. But I am on NQ. Sorry, I'm on Instagram as well. It's Demarius Trades NQ. I just dropped that link in the chat. Let me do this real quick, guys. Give me 1 second. So we're getting ready for market open. I mean, you're coming up on, we got about 9 minutes and 40 seconds left, guys. Hanging out in the middle of yesterday's daily candles range, right? Low of that range was 25,219. That's the low of yesterday's daily candle. So keeping an eye on that level to see if it gets approached, right? And then we will kind of go from there. Yesterday's candle was a bearish candle, guys. On the daily chart, you got a strong body that was basically bigger than the previous daily candles body, guys. So that's telling me that there's a lot of selling pressure in the market, but need to let this market open up and pick a direction. And I'm going to try to join the momentum in that direction, guys. So I am solo dolo, so I'm going to be rocking out with you guys today. So never fear. D-Money's here. Does Jerome have an X account? Nah, no, he does not. Maybe he gets one. I mean, you never know with Jerome, guys. This guy, man. Somebody said they're all in longs. Okay. Option coach John, down we go. Yeah, very well we could. Right. So I'm gonna be patient today, though, guys. I'm not gonna hop in before the market open. I'm gonna wait for at least the first 5-minute candle. D-Money, did you check out Where's Jerome? Yeah, it's crazy, man. Let's go there real quick. So if you guys haven't checked out the website, guys, where'sjerome.com. This guy has his own website. Can't believe it. So it looks like he's in where's this guy at? Guys, this guy Jerome. Like, what is going on here? Oh my goodness, guys. This guy's out of the country. Guys, is he in Costa Rica? Oh, man. Guys, this guy Jerome's in Costa Rica, chat. You got... Oh, man. This guy PW, man. I got to talk to PW, chat. Somehow Jerome it looks like he's in Costa Rica. I'm not even kidding, guys. So that's very interesting to me that he was able to go, and I'm here at the BDH, so... Never fear, I'll be talking to PW, chat. Wow. Gotta love it. Gotta love family. So if you haven't checked it out, guys, you can check out where'sjerome.com. And you're able to, if you spot Jerome or somebody that looks like Jerome, guys, you're able to post it. Trade of 8 down. What prop firm? Marquita, what up? Yeah, my trade of 8. Let me check something real quick, guys. So I'm trading Lucid here, so let me check to see if it's down.
Order filled.
Looks like it's
Order
up
filled.
to me. So Lucid's up right now, guys. I'm not sure. About the other props. Take a long. Yeah, I literally just clicked it and closed it, guys. That was just to test the trade, like, right? That was just I'm not looking to go long. I'm not looking for any kind of position. But yeah, I do see a error message here. So a little interesting here, guys. Why you don't go long? Because we're going into market open. That's why. I'm gonna wait for the ORB, guys. I did a trade yesterday that did not work out. Right. I got in right before market open and it flushed on me, guys. So I have no interest in doing that today. If it pushes up, that's great, right? But I'm gonna wait. And it looks like some people are having some issues. Apex traded 5, same error, same thing for me. It's filled, but had an error message. Do you have a video on how you trade RB? Yeah, there's some content up. You can go to the page and click on videos and shorts. We have some content up there. So yeah, it sounds like there's some people having some issues, guys. I'm just trying to check on my end. So Lucid was, I opened a position. Whoa. Yeah, guys. Yeah, it's down. It's down for me as well, chat. It's down for me as well now. Like, my accounts are blank. The balance is blank, guys. Wow. Yeah, I'm not gonna use TradingView for one account. I'm trying to copy trade, guys. That makes no sense, right? I'm not gonna do that. That makes no sense. Oh. So let me try to refresh this page. See what happens here. Yeah, it's down for me, guys. I'm not even able to log in. Wow. So gonna be patient here, guys, and see what happens here. I'm trying to refresh, see if it'll let me. Give me 1 second, chat. I'm gonna make a call real quick, so I'm gonna mute myself for a second. All right, guys. So yeah, just on our end, we basically we just sent that info up to. We're gonna obviously be in communication with Tradeovate. So we'll see what happens, guys. Right? I know they're working on it now, but yeah, I'm not able to get in, guys, back into Tradeovate. Can't log in. Yeah, I know. Yeah, and I see the sell-off, guys. I see it. Which I'm honestly not surprised on, right? It's open because the 1 hour candle, 1 hour time frame is bearish, guys. So I would think that 179 level probably gets approached, right? If the momentum continues to the downside. Chat today was accurate, guys. 62% felt that we were going to go down at open. And that's over 100-point sell-off. So yeah, just got to be patient. Can't log in, guys, right now, unfortunately, right? So there's not much. I can't obviously trade it. So be patient here, guys. Hopefully it gets resolved rather quickly, and I'm able to kind of execute. So paper trade on TradingView, yeah, you can. You can paper trade, guys. Check something. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, we'll kind of see. I mean, yeah, as of right now, I mean, paper trading is basically the only option, right? For me, guys, to be honest. So if you're just tuning into the stream, I appreciate the support, guys. We got over 5,000 people, 5,300 tuned in, but having an issue with Tradeovate, right? So can't get in to trade. So we're gonna see what happens here, right? So the ORB. 5-minute RB setting up. Gonna start mapping out the ORB high and low, guys. 386.75. The high. So the plan for me today was to wait for the 5-minute ORB, guys. Obviously, like the market can't get into Tradeovate right now, so I'm just mapping out the high and low of the ORB. Low so far is 230 on the dot, and we'll see if that kind of holds, right? Keep in mind that the low of the daily candle, chat, from yesterday it's not gonna entirely match, but feel like it we got more downside coming. So I'm gonna probably paper trade this until Tradeovate comes back up, guys, because I can't get in right to trade, so there's nothing I can do there. So somebody said they're in the long. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna try to paper trade it, guys. I want to push up before, but basically, right? So if I'm trading the ORB, guys, want some kind of push up, form some kind of top wick, and then sell off back to the downside. So we'll see what happens here. Rapid push back up, guys, right? So far, cray cray. Yeah, I'm not trading on TradingView, guys. I'm not gonna risk that, right? I copy trade, guys. I don't trade one account. So I'm gonna paper trade because right now it's a little iffy, guys, with the system. So I'm not gonna put accounts that I'm already green on at risk, right, of being frozen or whatever the case may be. I'm not going to do that, chat. That doesn't make sense, right? So what happens if you're in a trade? Yeah, typically what happens, guys, it sounds like it's a global issue because there's people across the world right now on the stream and are having the same issue, guys. Right? So typically they'll reset your account. So should we try a risky short here, chat? Let's see. Yeah, it didn't even allow me. It didn't even put me in the trade, guys. I tried to take a short and it's not working for me. Nah, somebody said you're shorting to a pivot. No, I'm shorting the top of the opening range, guys, and that trade would have played, right? But it's not executing. But if you kind of measure from my entry, where the entry would have been, you would have been green on this trade, guys. Look, that was a 70 point drop. But it did not put me into the trade, guys. What's the alternative? I don't have an alternative. I'm just being honest, right? With we leverage trade rate prop, guys, and I just tried to copy trade. And remember, this has nothing, even on TradingView, guys. I'm not even trading. Oh, it finally it just kicked me in. You see that? Delayed, guys. Unreal. So it was a 70 point trade. This is paper trading, guys, because I'm not able to get into trading date. So I was up like 70 points and it's delayed, right? Even the paper trader right now is delayed. And it just kicked me into the trade, guys, on this pullback. So, cray cray with Lil Ray Ray. So I would be targeting like these lows down here, right? Like to see if it gets back to 231. They're gonna flush the market. Trap some people, guys. This is one contract. So yeah, this is paper trading, guys. This is not a real account. Even the paper trader's delayed because my entry was all the way up here at like 382, and I should have been up like 70 points on this trade, to be honest. Right? So nothing you can do about it. So this is not a real account, guys. This is not a real account, right? I'm not able to get into my real account, chat. and they basically slipped me or something on the original order, right? I should have been up 70 points on this trade. This is a paper trade account, guys, right? So this is not real money. This is not an eval. This is paper trading. And I should have been in up here like 380, and it dropped all the way down, and it kicked me in like randomly, guys, on so I don't know what happened there with TradingView, but just for entertainment purposes, try to see if we can flush these lows down here. As we try to wait for Trader 8 to come back up. There you go. Let's go. All right, there's 40 points, guys. Right, it was right at 40 points. Somebody said, take profit. Yeah, you might be right. But remember, guys, this is paper trading, right? So it was up 40 points. On a real trade, I would have took that off. And it's probably going to pop these highs now. So I'm not too concerned, guys, because it's not a real account, right? It's not even an eval. Like, this is literally, and it slipped me earlier, right? It slipped me earlier, guys. Should have been a 70+ point trade. And they slipped me somehow. Oh, man. Let's see what happens here. Still checking my Trader 8, can't get in. Yeah, it put me in about 40 points lower than I should have been entered in on the trade, guys. It looks like, right? Because I definitely clicked that up here at like 380. It was up like 40 points. Wanted to see if they flushed these lows down here. Based off the daily chart, that's bearish. And I probably would have closed that trade out, obviously, right? On a real account or even an eval, guys, I would have closed it, to be honest. So just for entertainment purposes, guys, right? So I can't trade my Trader 8 account, so it is what it is. 15-minute range is going to be set in a second, and it looks bullish, right? Because look at the bottom wick on the 15-minute range. Kind of put this up a little bit, it looks like. So, yeah, it's looking like they're going to pop the top of the ORB and head higher. But like I said, this is not even an eval, guys. This is paper trading, right? News at 9:45. Yeah, I know. But I'm not in a real trade, so I'm not right. Like I'm not worried, guys. This is not a real account, all right? D, would you take that trade in a real account, or would you wait for the 5-minute breakout? No, I would have took the short, to be honest, in a real account, guys, because I felt like we're going to top the bottom of the daily candle from yesterday, right? I kind of said that before market open. It's just that this particular trade, somehow they slipped me 40 points, guys, right? The entry was 40 points higher than they put me in, so technically would have been up like 70 points plus on that trade. So this is just an entertainment trade, guys. Nothing crazy going on. You do have news at 9:45. Maybe we just let this trade run going into the news, right? Because it's not a real account, guys. Just got something on for entertainment as we try to wait for Trader 8 to come back. That's all. Paper trade. No, news in 1 minute. Yeah, I know. But this is paper trading, guys. This is not a real account. Everybody's freaking out, but it's not a real account, chat. Let's see if it flushes here or pushes up. All right, there's a flush. From 341, guys. There you go, right? So that's, you're right at that level it was at, like right at 40. That's 40 points. That's over 40 points, guys. So that's right at 50 points. I'll close it out there. We're just having some fun, guys, on a paper trade account, right? As we wait for Trade of 8 to come back. And it slipped me, so to be honest, if you do 341 minus the 298, guys, and you add 40 points to that, that should have been technically an 80-point trade. Fear of missing out, LOL. Yeah, it's just entertainment, guys, right? There's nothing else for me to do. I can't trade my accounts. I can't trade my evals. So we're just doing a little paper trading. And I do think we retest these lows down here at like 231. No, let's go, baby. Yeah, it's a paper trade, so I'm not like super thrilled. Like, right? Do be a solid, guys. I know that it's not the ideal situation because the markets, I can't trade right now on Trade of 8, but we still have 5,500 people tuned into the show. I appreciate the support, guys. Do me a solid, hit the like button if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. Trade like it's a real account. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but we got to remember, guys, you're still inside of the 5-minute ORB. The 15-minute range is set at this point. It's bearish, guys. In my opinion, right? 15-minute candles bearish. And to be honest, guys, I only wanted one position open, and I guess it froze because when I clicked it, you know, it didn't open. And then when I clicked it again, it finally opened. So it put me in 2. So, all right. So I like the sell off here, guys. I think that we'll see what happens on this 5-minute candle. If it pushes up, obviously, above the ORB, then that's could be an indication for a long setup. We'll see. Was Trade of 8 down all day? No, it just happened, to be honest. I was able to trade last night, guys, on my accounts, right? I showed that at the beginning of the stream. Those accounts are green, but it just happened literally right before open. Better to trade London, LOL. Yeah. So, all right, we're still inside of the opening range, chat. And if I'm a bear, I don't want to see price back above 390. Right, which is like that 390 area is close to the opening range high. Yeah, I just saw a notification, guys. It's a global outage with Trade of 8 right now. So yeah, nothing we can do, guys. So I'm just doing a little paper trading. How long did it take them to get back up? Over 2 hours last time. So just waiting now, guys, for some kind of like a convincing candle, right? Either like a bullish engulfing or something that kind of breaks us on the 5-minute chart. See how this candle is kind of rejecting the 14 EMA, so that's bearish in my opinion. I'm gonna try another short here, guys, targeting the lows down here at 231. Based off that rejection, right? You want to flush through this area down here to maybe 230 area. All right, that was over 15 points, and it snapped back a little, right? But you want follow through, guys. And right now, this is kind of, yeah, there you go. So yeah, so if we get a flush here, if we lose these lows, like 261, we're headed down to that 230 area. It was up like 15 points plus, and it had or right at it, right, and then you had a quick snapback. But seeing a rejection on the 14 EMA on the 5-minute chart, that's bearish. You just want follow through to the downside and not like a yoke back the opposite direction. Yeah, that was right at 15 points, but it needs to break this level with conviction, guys. And I think it's headed down to, all right, there's over 20 points. There's, it was right at 20, 25. All right, so you just want follow through, chat. All right, there's 30 points, over 30 points, guys. 35 points. And we'll take it off there, right? So that short was from 307, chat. Right, 307. And you got even more drop on that. That's what I wanted to happen. It just took a little bit longer, right? So 307 down to 275. So that was about 32 points on that trade. That would have been a nice trade as well. It would be a no trading day today. Yeah. I mean, guys, I'm literally paper trading because I can't get in, right, to any of the accounts. So I'm just trying to keep it entertaining, guys. That's all. Do you trade NFP? No, I don't trade NFP. All right, so shorts look like the play here, guys. Maybe a retracement to 342 and then more selling pressure. to the downside. All right, so it looks like it's up, guys. I just tried a quick short on the live account, or these funded Lucid accounts, trying to target those lows. You had a quick flush. That was crazy. That it pretty much just dropped automatically, chat. So over 15 points. $20 points. All right. So over 25 points, guys. Let's go, baby. Come on, man. It's over 35 points, chat. There's 40 points. I'm going to take that off, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So I literally, yeah, guys, I just switched over and I saw that the chart was moving, right? So that's literally, yeah, that was a 40-point trade, guys. Trail on 40 points? No, sir. I'll take the 40 points. Right? I'll take the 40 points, man. Not on this one, man, because and these accounts are up, guys. I mean, yeah, it's probably gonna drop more, but keep in mind, guys, I'm already up crazy on these accounts, so I'm not gonna. All right, that happened pretty quick, guys, so I'm gonna take it off the table. So 40-point banger, guys, on the real account. So we'll take it. Just basically saw, I kind of called it out quick, right? Because it happened quick, guys. I wanted more of a push up to the EMA, like that 330 area on the EMA, and a rejection down. But once I saw that little top wick and I saw it start to push down, guys, I just entered the short. And I think we had lower here, to be honest. Let me switch off of this paper trading account. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me switch off of this. All right, so I gotta log back into this account. Hold on 1 second. Oh man, you gotta be kidding me. So yeah, so I can't log. I can't get into that account on Tradeovate, guys. So I'm not sure why. So but yeah, so the entry, let me map this out real quick to show you guys. So basically what I wanted price to tap the 14 EMA, guys, and it didn't, right? So once I saw it kind of get up here and it started to form that top wick at like 312, I just shorted it down, guys. And there's more sell-off. If you took that short with me, guys, drop a W in the chat. I mean, I bagged 41 points. How many points did you pick up on that trade? So because if you held it, if you got in short, guys, you're still, I mean, you bagged even more points, guys, because this thing is still tanking to the downside. 36, nice. Yeah, some people saying they can't short it. Yeah, I get it. Yep. Yeah, I know. It's a little difficult today. And you got more flush, guys. All right, so we just took out yesterday's daily candles low. And we're still selling off to the downside, guys. So yeah, we're probably going to head down here. We could head to 26,000, to be honest. They really want to flush this thing. Somebody said news came out. Yeah. So you had 10 o'clock. There was ISM services PMI, guys. Yes, that's what came out. So yeah, so you're in the middle of a news candle technically right now, right? That just came out, guys. So I would say be careful. So took some paper trades, and once I saw Tradeovate was back up and running, was able to capture 40 points on a flush. And we'll kind of see, let this news candle play out, guys. These accounts are green, so I'm just gonna, now I did take a trade last night. If you guys remember when I showed at the beginning of the stream, right? So those two accounts that's showing 1255, they were at like 400. So picked up another like 40, 41 points, guys. And then now I'll wait, right? For this 5-minute candle to play out. Definitely not bullish right now, guys, right? That daily candle looks weak. Now, keep in mind, 25,026 level down here. That's that bottom wick that I'm kind of seeing, and that could be a reactionary level. Not guaranteed, but it could be. On the daily chart. This is the daily chart that we're looking at, guys. Tradeovate is back up. Yeah, I know. I took a trade already. 40 points, right? Nice trades, D. I got 50 to 60 points on that trade as well. Let's go. Yeah, I'm just going to wait now, guys, right? This is technically a news candle. We got a minute and 46 seconds left. So we're going to wait. I'm going to wait for this candle to close out, and we'll see what happens, right? Not going to force anything at this point. Going to be a little patient here. So, yeah, we had a little turbulence in the beginning, guys. Right? With Tradeovate going down, but never fear. We back. Do me a solid, guys. I saw a lot of W's in the chat. Do me a solid, hit the like button if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed to the channel, let's go. So it looks like we're at 1,400 likes, guys. We got almost 5,400 people tuned into the show. And trying to keep the streak alive, guys. I know yesterday we hit 3,100 likes, so trying to at least be over 2,000 likes today. And I appreciate the support, guys. Right, just trying to help grow the channel. We don't get paid off likes, but just trying to spread the word. Tell a friend to tell a friend. W small but a W market. Yeah. Hey, take what you can get, man. Right? Denise, never fear, D-Buddy is here. Let's go. Yeah, so we got about 18 seconds left, guys, on this 5-minute candle. So we've dipped into that little reactionary level on the 1-hour chart that I have drawn out. That's that box down here that you see. Current 5-minute candle does not have a top wick, and it's trying to push back up outside of that box. Keep in mind that previous 5-minute candle that just closed, guys, that was a news candle, right? So that was actually 10 o'clock red folder news. So you had ISM services PMI. Market did not like those numbers that came out, apparently. How many points stop loss do you usually do, Izzy? Yeah, it just depends. Typically between 20 to 25 point stop loss. If it can be smaller, I'll go smaller, to be honest. Now I can't see my chart. Yeah, some people are still having issues, guys, but there's a lot of people that's back up and running, right? So curious to see what happens here, guys. Do we reject here and go lower? We just swipe the high. So yeah, we might get more sell-off to the downside here. Just kind of waiting to see what happens. From your opening range, the total range so far, guys, from 930 is about 281 points to the downside, guys. So keep that in mind. And we're having like a hard time here, right? Like trying to break down. So it's not looking like they want to take this thing lower right now, guys. Kind of bouncing right out of that level. $15-minute candle looks extremely bullish, chat. Look at the bottom wick. That's 100 plus. That's a 100-point reaction back to the upside. So, gotta love it. What are we looking at, D-Money? Well, basically right now on the 1-hour chart, you're getting a bullish reaction, guys. From looking to the left over here, you're getting a bullish reaction out of this level that I had drawn out, where I was kind of saying that it's going to be interesting to see how price reacts, right? The last time we were here, which was on January 21st, guys, we had a push back the opposite direction. So, waiting to see what happens. So you see the size of this 5-minute candle, guys? You see how it's double the size of the previous 5-minute candle? That's bullish, in my opinion, guys. That's kind of telling you that bulls are stepping in there and they want price to go higher, right? Because it's like double the size of the previous bearish candle. So there's nothing saying for me to get short right here. I can tell you that. Not with that bullish momentum, guys, that just stepped into the market. So now, if this 5-minute candle cannot put in a higher high, guys, compared to the previous 5-minute candle, then that was just a strong pullback for a reaction, right? like a trap. And look at the reaction back down, guys. Put in a high, pull back. That's not good. So that's a trap. They just trapped a lot of people that probably tried to go long, guys. Up, trappy trap. Trappy trap action right now, guys, right? Back and forth. So I would say it's smart probably now to be patient. And let price pick a solid direction, and we'll see what happens here, guys. So I'm not gonna rush anything right now. What's the red line? So that's the 14 EMA on the 5-minute chart. So I can tell you guys right now, guaranteed, that people are getting trapped on both sides, guys, right? Because it's like so you got 2 minutes left on this candle, guys. Not much for me to do right now. I want to see if it rejects and pushes back down after kind of swiping the previous 5-minute candle's high, which in my opinion would be a trap. And maybe we head back lower. So just being patient, guys. Right? I don't have a setup. I don't have a setup right now. I need to wait to see how this is gonna play out. How do y'all know the news came out at 9:45? So yeah, I use forexfactory.com. That's actually, I'm old school, guys. I used to trade Forex, and you can also use onlypropfirms.com, guys. We have a calendar, news calendar as well on onlypropfirms.com. Let's go. I love you. All right, so 50 seconds left on this current 5-minute candle. And it's looking like it's gonna close. It wants to close bearish, but we'll see. We still got some few seconds left, guys. So I'm just waiting. Not much for me to do, chat. Want to see if we reject and push back to the downside, which could be an indication that that was a trap, to kind of trap some bulls. And then all of a sudden it's like, nope, right? We're headed right back down. So I'm just waiting. All right, so that candle closed bearish, previous 5-minute candle. And I like to short here, guys, possibly, right? If we get a rejection, basically, if this candle, the way that I'm gonna trade this, guys, if this candle cannot put in a higher high compared to that previous 5-minute candle, then I'm short bias, guys. I would have to be, right? So I need to see how this candle reacts. I don't want to get faked out, but I would love for it to reject and give us more downside continuation. Serious wicked. I know, man. So that's why I'm being patient, guys, because it could easily pop right back the opposite direction. We're talking about NQ here, chat. See how it's trying to flush to the downside? It's trying, guys. Oh, and there's some trickery. Let's go. So I'm gonna let this candle close out, guys, before I do anything, right? So just being patient here. It's not really picking a direction, guys. It's having a hard time, right? We got 57 seconds left. So I'll switch back to the chart once this candle kind of like closes. And it's looking like, I mean, it's a little indecision here, right? But it's all right, so that candle closed bearish, guys. Wasn't able to put in a higher high. Now you're getting a push back up. And if it snaps the previous 5-minute candle's high, chat, in my opinion, that's some trickery, right? That's not ideal price action for a short, because you want the continuation to continue to the downside, right? You want lower highs and lower lows. Low risk buy opportunity. Yeah, I mean, because, I mean, you've had a sell-off here, guys. It's just a matter of, I mean, the previous 15-minute candle does look, bullish. 5-minute chart right now, you got a high, low down here. So far, this is forming like a higher low. This could be that 2-candle pattern that I talk about a lot, right? You get 2 candles and then pop the opposite direction back up. So I'm gonna probably wait. I'm gonna wait for this 5-minute candle to close out, chat. I don't think there's a reason to rush. Because if this 5-minute candle closes bullish, guys, then that's like a higher low, in my opinion. So on the 5-minute chart, if it rejects, then it was just a fake out, right, to go lower. So because I'm watching this EMA as well, right, the 14 EMA, guys. So we got about 2 minutes left. So took paper trades today. A little interesting, right, guys? 40-point winning trade. And now just trying to wait for price to pick it, show its hand as far as the next move for me. This candle's rejecting so far. So just got communication, guys. You probably, if you're still having issues with Tradevate, you need to log out and log back in, and you should be fine. So just a heads up. All right, look at this 5-minute candle, guys. Right, that's why I wanted to wait, chat. Oh man, you gotta love it. So yeah, so I mean, if you kind of measure the sell-off, guys, that we've had to the downside, almost right 280 points plus, and now you're getting that reaction back the opposite direction. So nothing right now is saying to go short. Look at the size of this current 5-minute candle, guys, compared to the previous 5-minute candle, right? So that's kind of telling you that there's some bulls stepping in to take this thing higher. About 8 seconds left on the current 5-minute candle. And we might just get a stall out here, guys, right? All right, so longs are looking in play here, chat. You got a nice little two candle pattern, bullish candle to the upside. Do we get up to 350 level? I think if we close, so if this thing closes, guys, below the above the 14 EMA, sorry, then that's probably an indication that, yeah, we're gonna head higher, right? So I need to see how this reaction kind of occurs here. All right, reaction back down. So I think this candle will be telling, guys, on the 5-minute chart. So it is 10:27. 15-minute chart, previous candle's bullish. 30-minute chart right now is bullish. 1-hour chart's bullish. 4-hour chart's bullish, guys. Daily candle is still bearish. So need to see how this thing plays out. 50 points in seconds. Yeah, I know. There's no real trend. Yeah. All right, so guys, as we kind of wait for this 5-minute candle to do its thing, if you haven't already, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. Looks like we're at 1,600 likes, guys. Trying to get to 2,000. We are going to do, sounds like we're going to do a giveaway today. Onlyprofirms.com/giveaways for Lucid accounts. Right now, Lucid accounts are 40% off, guys. Use the code PW. I love you. And I appreciate the support, guys. We had some turbulence this morning with some platform issues, but we got 5,400 people tuned into the show, guys. So I appreciate the support. When are you getting a code? The code is PW. I love you. Yeah, guys. So I'm a part of the BDH, guys. So yeah, you're gonna use the code PW. Equal candles on a 15-minute chart. Yeah. Yeah, guys. Right now, there's a battle going on between bulls and bears. That's what I see, right? Because we're having a hard time getting, like, we haven't had a candle that closed above the 14 EMA, guys, on the 5-minute chart. So that for me is a little concerning, because if the trend is going to continue to the upside, guys, you want to see higher highs and higher lows, and we naturally would start to get candles that close above the 14 EMA, guys. So once again, guys, yeah, we do have Lucid account giveaways. Hopefully you registered. Onlyprofirms.com/giveaways. We gave away 20 accounts yesterday. We're going to give away some more accounts today. Appreciate the support, as always. And in queue, I'm just kind of waiting for it to pick a direction, guys, right? Because if it, all right, so it's selling back off here now, currently on a 5-minute chart, right? It's looking like a rejection to the downside. Look at that sell-off, guys. So now the question is going to be, right, do we bounce from here? Is this a higher low setup, or are we going to flush? So if we flush these lows, guys, at 25,180.25, then I think we're going to re-challenge the lows down here at 25,107. So if you're a bull, you want to see price respect these lows and continue higher, right? Continue back to the upside if you're a bull. Because that will confirm, like, you got a high, right? Low, high, higher low, and then a bounce back the opposite direction. See how we're kind of stair-stepping, guys, in price? You go up, you go down, you go up, higher, you come down. So that would be like a pattern, right? If that's going to form, then this technically would be a buy area. And we expand out of this up to maybe like 340 or higher. But if we break below these lows, guys, make no mistake about it, we're probably headed down to 25,100 level. So this level, in my opinion, needs to hold for bulls to be temporarily back in control. See how we're getting that bullish reaction so far? Is Lucid Flex in the day drawdown? Yes, Lucid Flex is in the day drawdown. Shout out Apex, guys. Apex last day is today for 90% off. Use the code PW. 1 day to pass. So you got just over 13 hours left, guys. And the 90% deal is done. So just a heads up on that. It's gonna go down, LOL. Yeah, it could. Because so if you look at the 1 hour chart, guys, the previous 1 hour chart is super bearish. I mean, we gotta be mindful of the higher time frame, right? This is your 1 hour chart. The previous candle was bearish. So this could be simply a reaction back to the EMA and a rejection, and we're gonna head back inside of this box. So see how this candle closes out here. You had a couple reactions, guys, back the opposite direction off of this little range, but we're right back inside the range. So that's not great for bulls either, right? Because it's kind of saying that they're running out of power to or strength to take this thing back higher, guys. So we might get a flush here. And we just broke those lows. So that's not great for bulls, guys. So these lows down here, 25,100, in my opinion, is probably in play. And maybe to the bottom of the box, 25,025, chat. So we got about 20 seconds left for this candle to close out. So yeah, guys, we do have a giveaway coming. Stay tuned for the names. They're going to come across the top of the screen. Don't you worry. Never fear. Some free accounts are here. All right. So you had a rejection. Now, the only tough part that gets a little difficult, guys, is where would your stop be on this trade, right? Because you want some kind of retracement back to the upside. Trap some people and then head lower. But you might get a flush now, guys. So you could play it safe. Your stop would have to be back above the high of this current candle, 182 as an example, right? If you wanted to short this and target these lows down at 103. So that's how I would have to trade it, guys. So the target would be 103, these lows down at like 108, sorry, 108, and the stop would have to be like above the candle's high, guys, right? And you're getting some selling pressure here. So that's what it looks like, right? We're headed down, guys. Downtown Julie Brown. So keep an eye out on this level 107. If they're gonna flush this thing and maybe even lower. That's how I'm reading it right now. Somebody said, what a joke. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of playing out, right? So if you look at the 1 hour chart, look at your 1 hour chart, guys. Right? You had a bearish, pretty significant size candle with a lot of bearish momentum. You had a nice size retest with a top wick of over 100 points. And now you're getting a reaction back to the downside, guys. So in my opinion, they could have built up enough energy to flush this thing to put in new lows below that 107 level. Keep in mind, the bottom of the range is 25,026. And as I say that, we're dropping lower, guys. Tough day today? I wouldn't necessarily say that. I mean, I think it's you if you're reading a price action, guys, I mean, it's pretty, maybe you got trapped if you tried to take a long up here off the EMA and it pulled back on you and you held it. I mean, that's the only way I would say that you maybe had a tough day. But I mean, I think, and I'm kind of calling this out, guys, right? I'm saying that 107 level, 108 levels is more than likely in play here because we've already rejected out the EMA. And as I say that, we're dropping lower. So I had a, right? I mean, that's what I'm seeing here, chat. So, I mean, you had a reaction. That trade would have netted you, look at the pop right back up. 55 points to the downside, guys. And now you're getting a bullish reaction. So, and I'm here just doing groups of threes, guys, on some of these accounts. And you got to push right back up. You got to love it. Let's go. Look at that reaction, guys. Oh, man. News? No. All right, guys. So you're going to get emails now for the winners for those Lucid accounts. Shorts got trapped. Yeah. Yep. Right now they got trapped. I'm green, guys. Had a quick scalp, right, for that short. And I'm just kind of switching back and forth between some of these accounts as some of these accounts has different rules, right? So just switching back and forth, guys. So nothing to write home about here. I'm just taking what I can get. Saw the short opportunity off the 5-minute chart reaction for shorts. Kind of called that trade out that you'll be looking for it to try to swipe previous candles lows at 25,109. It got down to 25,119. So that was a 50-point plus trade off the EMA. So that's how I'm reading it. All right, guys. So there's your winners coming across the top of the screen for Lucid accounts. Let's go. Somebody said Trump sent out a tweet. All right, so that's another 20 accounts, guys. So we gave away 20 Lucid accounts yesterday, and we're giving away 20 accounts today. So keep an eye out at the top of your screen. If your name is there, you want a free Lucid account, guys. And you're going to get an email from onlypropfirms.com. Let's go. All right, somebody saying that Trump just tweeted something about China, chat. Let me pull this up real quick. Trump tweeted excellent telephone call with president of China. Yeah, so that's gonna give you a bullish reaction, guys. Right? So that's why, you know, some of these trades, you know, every trade's not gonna be a 100-point trade, guys. Every trade's not gonna be a 40-point, 50-point trade. Some of these trades are quicker. Sometimes you gotta be content, right? But yeah, now this price action, we're kind of stuck in this range that's kind of building out. And let's kind of measure this range out. The range is a 200-point range, guys. We're kind of stuck in the range, right? OG Turbo, you got to be quicker than that. Yeah. Got to be quicker than that, guys. Sometimes that's how it is. Let me grab a water really quick. 1 second. All right, so we can take this one off. And so this reactionary level, guys, this is where it's gonna get a little interesting. You can take this off. So now, right, the question is, do we reject and head lower, or are we going to pop to the upside, guys? You just had Trump come out with some news about China, tweet, and is that enough to send the market back the opposite direction? Right now, you're getting a push right back down, so remains to be seen. That move absolutely ate my corn dog. Oh man, should we short? I don't. So guys, right now, how I'm kind of looking at this, to be honest, chat, it's not a short right now because you just had a pop on Trump news. Like I need to see a convincing candle that tells me to go short. That would be like a bearish engulfing candle, right? Something of significance that's gonna convince me to get short, chat. Can't just be off of, right, rejection of the EMA, because what I'm saying is the previous 5-minute candle was able to put in a higher high compared to the candle before it, guys, right? So the bulls had enough strength to take this thing higher, and it had a higher low. So unfortunately, I need more information. I don't have a trade set up right now based on how I trade, guys. Now, the 15-minute candle, yes, the 15-minute candle that closed, it looks bearish. You got a high, you got a lower high. So I do see that. And we're rejecting that EMA. So if you're going off the 15-minute chart, yes, it's a little clear that maybe we come down and retest 119, guys. And that's kind of happening right now. Right? So the 15-minute chart right now is a little clearer than the 5-minute chart, in my opinion. You had rejection of the 14 EMAs, and yeah, so do we flush 119 and take out the previous low at the 25,108 level? So yeah, we're definitely looking bearish on the 15-minute chart, guys, right now. So if the 5-minute chart's not clear, guys, I try to go up a time frame and find where price is clear, where price action is clear. And right now it looks bearish on the 15-minute chart. Now this candle still has a lot of time left. You got 13 minutes left on the 15-minute candle. So let this thing kind of play out a little bit and we'll see what happens here. I'm going to quote the exact tweet if that's fine. Yeah, Sal Watts, that's fine. D-Money, been watching for the past couple days. I'm trying to figure out how you trade, in your opinion. How to figure out how to trade in your opinion. What's the best way to get started? TDT Studios, thanks for the donation. So yeah, I mean, you got to find your groove. Obviously, I trade Monday through Friday, either 9 a.m. or directly after PW. PW streaming in the morning, guys, trading the open. So, and then obviously PW streams as well, right? Monday through Friday, guys. So if you are interested in learning how we trade, then obviously continue to watch the streams. I appreciate the support. And you got to find out how you want to trade. I trade momentum. PW trades momentum, guys. So we're looking for momentum to step into the market. And we're trying to join that momentum in either direction, right? Whether for longs or shorts. And we're using price action as a key indicator. So you can kind of see right now, we're starting to roll over a little bit on the 5-minute chart, guys, as well, right? So that's kind of matching what the 15-minute chart's showing. So I would say keep tuning in. We got a lot of content, guys, on the way. We got a lot of content that's already up on the page that you're currently watching. So feel free to go to the short section. Feel free to go to the video section, and you'll definitely get a feel for how we trade, and you'll definitely pick up on it by continuing to log into the streams every day, to be honest. Do you see a sloppy bear flag? Yeah, I do. It's just sloppy, right? That's the only thing, guys. But I mean, the 15-minute chart is saying lower, to be honest, chat. 15-minute chart saying lower. So if this 5-minute candle closes bearish, chat, we could get more continuation down here to revisit 120 and maybe that 108 level that I got pointed out. 15-minute chart does not look good right now. I see these wicks. You got a low, higher low, and bulls would need to step in pretty aggressively here to push this back the opposite direction. Five-minute chart has about 10 seconds left, and if it can't close bullish, guys, and it's looking like it's going to close bearish, then we might get more downside, right? That's a rejection candle. But it's a little tricky because we've had bounces in this area, guys. Like, they might pop this all the way back up and then reject. Right? And you still, like I said, you got a lot of time left on the 15-minute candle, so. But if the bears step in strong here, we're headed down to these lows, previous lows, guys, on the session. Make no mistake about it. So these lows, 25,108. You got a top wick on the current 5-minute candle. So now if you short this candle, like, where would your stop be, right? If you get short, guys, that's the only issue. Like, my stop based on how I trade would have to be off the high of this candle, current 5-minute candle. So my stop would be 186, targeting at least 120. or that 108 level. On a flush. But you would want to see bears step in here, guys. Pretty convincingly, right? That's the only thing. Because the longer we hang out here, this is, this could be trappy time. This is, we're right at 11 o'clock. We're going into the close of a 1 hour candle. And they're pushing price right back up. So they're trapping both sides right now, guys. Five-minute candle has less than 2 minutes left. You want to see follow through to the downside, guys. But every time it tries to drop, it pops right back up, guys. So this is trap time, in my opinion. D need to get his sniffer out. All right. So shorts on the 5-minute chart, guys, keep an eye out on 25,119 and then that 108 level. They're going to take it down, right? That's where we're headed. 15-minute chart does look bearish, guys, and I am curious to see how it ends up going into the close of the 1 hour candle, because, and maybe that's what they're waiting for, guys, for the flush. A lot of times you'll get a flush right at the open of a new 1 hour candle. So emails have been sent, guys. I just got confirmation. So if your name is flashing across the top of the screen, we had 20 Lucid accounts to give away today, chat. We gave away 20 yesterday, so that's 40 accounts in the last 2 days that we gave away on the D-Money show. The emails have been sent, so congrats to the winners. If you didn't win today, guys, don't be discouraged. Just continue to enter when we do giveaways. And you're getting a push right back up. So I'm discouraged. Don't be discouraged. Perry Dollar, I was watching you and didn't hear you say to sign up. Yeah, I said sign up multiple times today, Perry. Even from the beginning of the stream. Yeah, I called out onlypropfirms.com /giveaways, guys. We dropped the link as well in the chat. And I said that it was going to be after 10:30 today at the beginning of the stream. So if you missed it, I mean, there'll be more giveaways to come, guys. Never fear, right? But I definitely called it out multiple times, chat. So this price action, guys, so far the 5-minute chart has not put in a higher high compared to the last few 5-minute candles, right? So it's like we're dropping, but it's a little little unconventional, right? But we're dropping lower, guys. It just basically taking some time, right? Because it pops right back up on the next candle. But if you notice, look at the highs on the 5-minute chart. You had a high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. And here we go down to 119, guys. Keep an eye out for 119 coming quick, and 106, chat. Possibility here, right? If they're finally going to flush it, maybe going into the close of the 1 hour candle. All right, keep an eye out. Let's see if 119 gets touched, guys. And that 108 level, right? If they're fine, if they're gonna just flush it here, going into the close of this candle, or they're gonna yoke it back. All right. So sloppy slop action, guys. Sloppy slop. These little drops are getting bought right back up, but the price is not putting in a higher high. But if you're kind of listening to what I'm saying, guys, maybe you're scalping some of these moves down. From when I kind of talked about the higher low, the lower high, that's 50 points. Google earnings today, yep. So, and I hate to say it, chat, but we might be stuck here until those earnings come out. Possibility. These accounts are good, guys. Just taking like some quick scalps on the way down as I see price reject the previous candles like high, right? Not able to put in a higher high, as I'm kind of calling some of that out. But it's definitely not clean price action right now, right? It's not clean. So I'm just scalping on the way down, guys. As I see a higher low, lower high be put in. So like as an example, you got this candle, lower high, the next candle opens up, puts in lower high, and then starts to sell off, guys. I'm just basically shorting some of this down, right? Because I know that my stop just needs to be back above the previous candle's high. So from 192 up to like 200, guys. And I do feel that 119 could get taken here, and obviously 108. But it could come. All right, there you go, right? So there's the close of the 1 hour candle. Nasty candle, guys, on the 1 hour chart. This candle has a long wick at the top and bottom, so there's an indecision going on, but obviously the wick at the top is longer, guys, right? So there's a lot of selling pressure, a lot of exhaustion. So are we going to get a push up and then more continuation to the downside, or are they going to try to recover the move? Will Tradeovate reset those accounts? Thomas, yeah, so more than likely, yes. If you had an issue or you were stuck in a trade, I would say safe bet, guys. It was a global issue. So, and as we get more selling pressure, right? So the same setup, guys, that I was kind of saying, right? See how you got a lower high on this current 5-minute candle, and you got more sell off to the downside. This thing is slowly breaking to the downside, guys. Slippity slop, Mr. Bird, yeah. All right, there you go, guys. Finally, right? So, okay. So we're right at that 118 level I was kind of talking about. More than likely, we'll probably flush the 108 or lower. It's just taking some time here, guys. And there you go. She gone. She gone. There's a 100 level, chat. And all right, so kind of called out. So guys, a lot, even if I'm scalping or I'm doing something, guys, I'm still calling out some of these setups. So I saw some people took, I guess, a short down on that break. You just finally, you had to wait for that 1 hour candle to open up, chat. That's what the holdup was, clearly, right? Current 5-minute candles range so far is 93 points, guys. Gotta love it. Caught $1,100. Nice. So yeah, it just took a little while, guys, to get down there, right? Not surprised. Now, if you kind of notice what I was saying, guys, and like I said, I was taking some of those scalps on the way down as price was kind of struggling to put in higher highs on a 5-minute chart. That's an indication that we're gonna head lower. But you can kind of see, look at how many lower highs we're able to put in, guys, right? It's like kind of crazy if you think about it, right? We had a high up here, lower high, lower high, lower high, and then you finally get a flush to the downside, and we took out that level that I've been talking about for a little while, 25,108, guys. So not surprised. 4-hour chart's extremely bearish. Still got a ton of time left. 1 hour chart is bearish. Just swipe those previous candles lows. And there's nothing. You got to go up higher now, guys. So the level that I have my eye on now is 25,025, because that's the last area that price had a bullish reaction from, right? So kind of keep an eye on. Keep an eye out, sorry guys, on that level. We're inside of that box still that I had drawn out, chat. But the bottom of the box, the bottom of that range is 25,025. So, but I mean, I can't lie. It took a while to get down there, guys. You had basically, you had a drop, you had a reaction back to the EMA, you had rejection, and then it took quite a bit of time to break to the downside. Would you want to see a rejection before going lower? Yeah, but you might not get it now because you had a lot of hesitation on the way down already, right? You had a lot of hesitation, guys. So this could flush to the bottom of this box, like, right? I mean, it already dropped to 70. Have I taken trades? Yeah, I've taken multiple trades, guys. I had a 40-point trade when Trade of 8 was up and running again. And then I basically switched to some of these accounts here, up $1,380 per account, guys. So, yeah. Keep an eye out for 25,025, chat. Because if the downtrend is going to continue, we're going to head down to that level, right? So I don't know. You know, that's a very good question. Somebody's inquiring about, will we get a retracement first, or where I look for a retracement? Yeah, but you might not get it. And because we've already had so much wiki action, guys, off the EMAs already, we've had a lot of like traps up here off the EMAs, guys. So, and you just had to break to the bottom of the range. Now, if we get a retracement, I mean, great, right? Maybe we push up, we re-challenge previous candles high, and then we flush lower. 4-hour chart, guys. Just keep in mind that the last time we were in this box, we tapped that 25,025 level, and we had a bullish reaction. And that actually started a pretty significant uptrend that took us from 25,025 over the course of basically 6-7 days up to 26,347, guys. So what I'm saying is there could be a lot of buy orders sitting in this box, right? That maybe didn't get filled the last time price was here, and it shoots us back the opposite direction. Remains to be seen, right? Any stop losses below? Yeah, it could be. Because if people are buying here, their stop loss is going to be below that 25,025, right? So that level could get swiped, and then they shoot it back the opposite direction as well. You just got to trade the price action on the chart, right? Right now, the momentum is down, guys, to the downside, right? Now, if you start seeing like double bottoms, triple bottoms on a 5-minute chart forming, like in this box down here, then that's maybe an indication that we're going to reverse back the opposite direction. That's how I would have to trade it. But I would probably target that bottom of the range. Right, that 25 level will be an area on exhaustion, right? You need to see exhaustion, guys. Basically weakness on the 5-minute chart. We just swapped the bottom wick of the previous 5-minute candle. So are we going to flush lower now and challenge that 25,025 level? I would say that the lower we drop, guys, the higher probability that we get some kind of reversal as well, right? So measure out from the opening range to where we're currently at. We're down over 300 points, guys, to the downside. But that 25 level could be in play here. So the current 5-minute candle's wick is showing you that there's weakness in the market, guys. Right? So the bulls are not stepping in as of yet, right? So we keep an eye out for that 25 level. Could come pretty quick. 1 hour chart's extremely bearish. There's nothing right now saying to get long. PW in the chat, guys. So yeah, drop a W in the chat if you're up on the session, guys. Drop a W in the chat for PW. Shout out PW and the whole BDH fam in Costa Rica doing some fishing. So these accounts are obviously up, guys. 1,300 plus per account. We just out here trying to make a little monies. Wish you all were here, chat. Hey, he said, hey, PW saying he wish you guys were here in Costa Rica. I saw one of his posts on X, guys, and the views look sick. It's crazy, man. And we're right at 2,000 likes, guys. Do me a solid, hit the like button if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. We had 3,100 likes on the stream yesterday. We're at 1,900. Trying to at least get to 2,000 likes, guys. Keep the 2,000 plus streak going. Double bottom. I mean, I will wait for more information on the 5-minute chart. I would need to see a double bottom on a 5-minute chart, guys. All right, we hit 2,000 likes. Let's go. I appreciate it, guys. Let's keep the party going. So right now we're in a reactionary level. Low of the previous 5-minute candle was 72. Low of this candle, guys, was actually, yeah, equal lows. Look out for a pop here, guys, to the upside. Possibly. I'm going to play that quick pop to the upside, guys, and look at the reaction really quick. Equal lows. Let's go, baby. That's 30 points, guys. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 30-point pop, guys. I love you. I love you. Come on, man. Guys. So yeah, quick 30-point pop on equal lows, chat. You guys know how I feel about those equal lows. Let's go. So yeah, you had pretty equal. So this is a reactionary level, guys, that I talked about. We're inside of it, that gray box, and you got equal lows, guys. Previous 5-minute candle's low was 25,052.50. The current candle's low was 25,052.50, guys. So if you rock out with DMONEY, you know how I feel about equal lows, chat, especially after a sell-off. Typically, you're going to get a bullish reaction back the opposite direction. You might have picked up more than 30 points, but that was a 30-point pop for me, chat, really quick. That candle alone was 90 points. Drop a W in the chat, guys, if you took that equal low call out. We just out here trying to make a little money. So, I love you. So we had a 40-point trade, guys, earlier, right? The first trade was 40 points. That was a 30-plus point call out. All right, PW, I'll catch you later, man. So, guys, I love you. Let's go. So, all right, if you guys notice, right? So where did I pick up on the equal lows, chat? So this is something that what I look for, guys, is in the reactionary level. I'm looking for a bullish engulfing candle. I'm looking for, right, kind of saying that price is gonna possibly reverse back the opposite direction. I'm looking for a bullish engulfing. I'm looking for these equal lows. And what equal lows is basically telling you guys is that bears were not able to take price lower than the previous candle, right? The low was the exact same low. So that's basically telling you that we could be leveling out from a selling standpoint, and we're going to have a reversal, guys. And a lot of times, guys, NQ loves to do that, and they'll push price hard back the opposite direction. So how many points did you guys pick up on that equal low call out, guys? I'm curious. How many points did you pick up? It's not going up though. I don't know what chart you're looking at, but if you got in on an equal low call out, I mean, I see people in the chat that picked up 50, 45, 50 points, 70 points, 90 points. Guys, like, the range of the candle, the range of that previous 5-minute candle is almost 90 points, guys. So I don't know. You're saying it's not going up. Maybe you didn't enter on the trade and you're still trying to find a setup. But I'm content with what I got, right? So, and I see a lot of W's in the chat. People picking up 50 points plus, guys. These accounts are up over $2,000. So $6,000, guys. Let's go. You gotta love it. D-Money, can you explain the rectangle and why you have it as a zone? Yeah, we'll go over that right now. So guys, remember chat, some of these trade setups, guys, I'm not looking to marry the trade. I'm not looking to hold the trade for 100 points, right? You got to understand that, guys. You got to know when, and there's some people out there that picked up 50, 60 points on that call out, guys, right? I'm not going to get married to a trade because every trade is not going to be 100 points plus. You got to understand that, guys. If you're looking for that on every trade, good luck, because that's not going to be the case, right? Now, can you hold some of these winners and trail them and all that stuff? Absolutely, right? There's nothing wrong with that, guys. But I'm just saying, if I see equal lows, guys, I'm looking for an immediate pop to the upside, and I'm taking the profit. That's how I trade equal lows. Jamal said he got 70 points off that, guys. Come on, guys. I mean, called out a 40-point plus trade earlier, right? So if you took the 40+ point trade earlier and you caught 70 points, guys, you bagged over 100 points today. I'm not sure what else you want for D-Money, but I love you. Does it always pop when equal lows? A lot of times, not every time, Lucky Charm. But remember, guys, there's a lot of things in my favor to take that trade, right? I framed that trade based off of us being in a reactionary level. And I'm going to talk about this level in a second because somebody had a question on it, right? Keep in mind, guys, when I'm taking some of these trades, I'm basing it off of the fact that we've had a sell-off already to the downside, guys. We dropped already 335 points. Does that mean that we can't continue lower? No, it does not mean that. Of course, we can flush lower. However, a lot of times, guys, you're going to get a push the opposite direction before heading lower. And if I see equal lows on the chart, I'm taking the trade the opposite direction, guys. Right? Now, on the 4-hour chart, why is this gray box here? Because I said it earlier, the last time price was in this box, guys, in this price range, we had a bullish reaction back the opposite direction. The data, if you notice this long wick on this green candle where my cursor is, guys, right? The size of the bottom wick on that candle was over 126 points. So that's telling you that a lot of bulls stepped in the last time price was in this range. So I'm also framing that. So that's why I have the level drawn out, because it's just a mental thing, right? To kind of know that, hey, maybe there's going to be a bullish reaction here. Doesn't mean that it has to, chat. Nothing's guaranteed in trading. I'm just mapping out what I see on the chart so I have an idea of what could be possible, right? D-Money is called a demand zone. Duke of Dukes, you can call it whatever you want. Right? Some people call it demand zone. Some people call it support and resistance. There's different names for it, guys. You can call it whatever you want. You can call it reactionary level, right? There's no right or wrong area. All I know is, guys, when I see that there's a bullish reaction after a downtrend, the last time price was here, I'm keeping an eye on that. You can call it whatever you want, right? You can call it supply and demand. You can call it support and resistance. You can call it whatever you want to call it. Doesn't matter, right? It's still, the thought process is the same, guys. There's just different terminology out there for a lot of this price action. Some people, Tate said he calls it a triangle or a rectangle. Yeah. You can call it whatever, guys. I'm just saying it's a reactionary level. That's it. Right? Like I'm not. I don't have to be right, guys. Right? I don't have to call it a certain thing. Like I'm not that streamer, chat. I don't have an ego to the point where, you know, if you call it a supply zone, I mean that's what you call it. Like I'm not offended by that, right? I'm just telling you that. For me, it's a reactionary level, guys. And I think it's easier for people to understand because we have a lot of new people that tune into the D-Money show, guys. And if I call it a reactionary level, I think that's a little easier than, oh, supply zone, demand zone. Like it's a reactionary level, right? You're looking for a reaction. That's it. Keep it simple, guys. Bro, that was a 21 EMA on the weekly chart. Yeah, it could have been, Ryan. I don't have the 21. I know PW uses the 21, guys. I use the 1450 and 200 EMA. Long off 25. It could be. But I mean, so guys, let me clarify on this. Like, I'm not telling you to go long just because we're at the bottom of this area, right? I'm not telling you to do that, guys. What I'm telling you is it's really important to know what the higher time frame has, how it has performed at certain levels, guys, because a lot of times you're able to catch some of these moves back the opposite direction. A lot of times you will be able to catch the start of a reversal based off of these higher time frame reactionary levels, guys. That's what I'm saying, right? And what would that look like on the lower time frame? It would look like what I kind of explained, guys. Equal lows, triple bottoms, double bottoms, right? Those are reversal patterns, guys, right? And you see how price right now, it's failing to drop a lot lower. See how we're getting a push right back up, guys? This could be the start of a reversal. Make no mistake about it. So you go to the higher time frame, you map out those levels, you go down to the 5-minute chart, and you start to look for these indications, right? Equal lows, which we had an equal low here, took a long here, right? And you see how now we're starting to form, we're having a hard time dropping lower, chat, on the 5-minute chart. So we could be forming some kind of double bottom, triple bottom, whatever the case may be. And then all of a sudden we're doing a V-shaped recovery and we're back above 25,200. So could it flush through the floor? Absolutely, guys, right? I'm not the streamer that's going to tell you that it's certain. I'm not telling you that it's 100% certain that we're going to get a reversal, but I really don't care. I just took another 30-point trade, guys. I'm up almost 2,000 per account. Like, do I care if it flushes through the floor? Absolutely not. I don't care, right? Like, that's the thing. Like, you got to be content, guys, and put everything in perspective. But would I be surprised if the reversal starts here? No, I would not be surprised, guys. And look at the reaction back up right now. And that's why a lot of people, when I'm calling out some of these levels off the higher time frame, they're not seeing it, guys, because they're not even pulling up the higher time frame chart. They're stuck on a 1-minute chart and they're trying to, you know, and they're not looking at the higher time frame. So perfect example, look at the current 1-hour chart right now, guys. Look at the bottom wick that's forming on the 1-hour chart in this level, right? Off of this reactionary level. 30-minute chart, same thing. 15-minute chart. See how you're getting, see how this candle is trying to push back to the upside, guys? I would not be shorting this right now. Right? Bulls are starting to step in, guys. And they're trying to take price back higher. That's what I'm seeing anyway, right? I'm going to clarify that. What I'm seeing right now is that bulls are trying to take price higher, guys, at the moment, right? If that fails, then let it fail. That's fine. But I would not be surprised if we get a pop to the upside here coming, chat. So how much are you guys up today, guys? I see that in a question here. So how much are you up today, rocking out with D-Money? Out of curiosity, guys. If you faded D-Money, today was not the day, right? So if you're negative, guys, maybe you faded D-Money today. Uh, 4,100, 2,300, 3,000, up 1,000, 4K on one account, 14 on another. Nice. 1,895, 2,100, 5,500. Wow. Nice. 15,000. Let's go. Pass the eval. I love you. 7,000. 13K. Wow. Look at the pump to the upside, chat. This is what I'm talking about, right? This is happening in real time, guys. I'm talking about this stuff and calling this out in real time, chat. And I'm not saying that I'm always going to be right, guys. I'm not saying that I'm the best trader out there. I've never said that, and you guys will never hear me say that. But I'm telling you guys that the higher time frame is always going to win, guys. And if you don't know what's going on or what happened before the last time we were in an area on a higher time frame, good luck, right? Because you're not gonna long term. You're not gonna be successful, guys. Because if you don't even know that this was a reactionary level that we kind of dipped into, you're probably still trying to short down here, right? Maybe you took shorts at 25,040, expecting a break below 25, and look at the reaction back up, guys. See how now it looks like, I can guarantee there's people trying to go long now, guys, right? But the initial long was off that that equal low that I called out at 25,059. So look at the entry right now, right? You're getting in, and this is probably gonna pop. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I mean, this could be the start of a V. See how now it looks like a V-shaped recovery that's starting to form on the 5-minute chart, guys. You got some selling pressure to the downside, and now you got to push back the opposite direction, starting to form like a V-shaped recovery. So that's what I'm looking for, chat, on the lower time frame, right? The 5-minute chart. I'm looking for lows to be put in. I'm looking for equal lows, bullish engulfing candles, double bottoms, triple bottoms, etc. 30-minute looks bearish. Yeah, keep an eye on that though. I mean, let's see how this 30-minute candle closes. Right? Let's see how this 30-minute candle closes, guys. What makes me call it equal low on the 5-minute chart? Yeah, if you go to the 5-minute chart and you look at the 5-minute candles, guys, 1105 candle and 1110 candle, guys. Those are right at equal lows, right? Four-hour candle, yeah. I mean, I would say look at the 15-minute chart, guys, and you see how it's starting to push up. You got 30 seconds left. Wouldn't be surprised if we pop the top of this box above 150, guys, to be honest. Wouldn't surprise me. But that's just what I'm seeing on the, on the 15-minute chart. It looks pretty bullish. And what I mean by that, guys, right? Yeah, we swiped the previous candles low, but we had a bullish reaction right back the opposite direction. You don't want to see that if you're bearish, right? You want to see price continue to the downside, guys. But you had a wick. You got a 67-point bottom wick, right? Which is telling you that bulls stepped in and took price higher. So, and could it flush here? Absolutely, right? But am I concerned about it? No, because I've already taken my profit, guys, right? So that's what I think. Some people, like, I don't have to be right on every move, guys. I'm just trying to basically get enough for me to, based on my strategy, right? Had a 40-plus point trade, caught out a 30-plus point trade. Couldn't trade initially right at the ORB, the ORB open because of platform issues, guys. So, hey, I'm content. And we could kind of hang out here for a while, guys, right? We can come back down, form another bottom, and then push back up, right? We can kind of range here for a while. And then we pop out of this range. But I'll say this, the longer we stay inside of this box, guys, that's not great for bears because that means that they're not able to take price lower. So you got to think about that, right? If we're not able to flush this box to the downside and break below 25,025, the longer we hang out here, guys, that's not great for bears at all. So if we kind of range here, the longer we range, the lower the probability, in my opinion, that we're going to flush lower because we've already had a sell-off to the downside, guys, right? So why is it taking so long now to flush? That's how I look at it. What is the box? The box is actually the 4-hour charts. You can call it support and resist. You can call it a support level, whatever you want to call it, right? When you look to the left, you always have to look to the left on the higher time frame, guys, and look at these long wicks that are telling you that buyers stepped in the last time price was here and took price higher. Do you miss Ginger? Oh yeah, I missed the guys. I missed the BDH fam. So but they're in Costa Rica chilling. So all right, we got 2,100 likes, guys. Do me a solid. Feel like I'm dropping a lot of sauce here. Do me a solid, guys. If you haven't already, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. Obviously, for the rest of the week, chat, you got DMONEY 9 a.m. So tomorrow will be 9 a.m. And 9 a.m. as well on Friday, chat. PW is fishing in Costa Rica. He posted some pics on X. If you haven't checked it out, you can check it out, guys. House looks sick and the views look sick. You can check out some of his posts on his X page, Twitter. Let's go. So if this flushes here, guys, below the bottom of the range, then right, then that pump to the upside was short-lived, right? And that's fine. You can look for short opportunities, right? We are rejecting the EMA, the 14 EMA. But hey, we took the pop to the upside, guys. I saw a lot of people took that trade for longs, and we are having a hard time like popping that the 14, right, which is 25,000 like 140. So if you're a bull, you want to see these lows down here hold, guys, and you're buying basically the bottom of this range and you're trying to anticipate a break to the upside. If you're a bear, maybe you shorted off the EMAs, like who knows, right? Like I'm not sure. Maybe you shorted off the EMAs and you're trying to anticipate a break to the downside, right? There's always a constant battle, guys, going on between the bulls and the bears. Oh yeah, guys, check out PW's page. Looks like they got some selfish. They're definitely bringing in. You gotta love it. Cray cray with Lil Ray Ray, guys. The EMA prints gold, yeah. If you like the EMAs, guys, I mean, it's like today, right? You're getting a nice reaction back down. That candle that just closed on a 5-minute chart was a 70-point candle, guys, to the downside. Gotta love it. So now, will we break, right? Will we break this level, 25,026? Are we gonna push back to the upside, guys? If we push back to the upside here, guys, that's gonna confirming that we're stuck in a range, right? And if you're a range trader, guys, you buy the bottom of the range and you sell the top of the range. See how we're getting this reaction back up? So far. Is TradeWeight still not working for Apex? No, I think it's back up. We got notification that it's back up for all platforms, guys. You probably need to reset your log out and log back in. And hopefully you'll be fine. But you see how, notice on the 5-minute chart, guys, and you still got time left. So I'll be curious to see how this 5-minute candle closes out, right? So the bottom of the range that needs to be protected for bulls, guys, the low is 25,040, right? So if you're a bull, you don't want to see price back below 25,040. If we lose 25,040, then we're more than likely gonna flush that 25 level, guys. And more downside obviously probably to come, right? So we're at 2,200 likes, guys. Do me a solid, hit the like button if you haven't already. Gave away 20 accounts today. You never know what tomorrow's gonna bring. Gave away 20 accounts yesterday as well. So we've given away 40 accounts in the last 2 days. So you gotta love it. From Lucid. So shout out AJ and the Lucid fam. So triple bottom, yeah, it could be forming, guys. Right? You gotta wait and see. Gotta wait and see how this candle closes, and then you'll have more information, right? So that's what I'm looking for, guys. I'm always trying to wait for some of these candles on a 5-minute chart to close, because it's gonna kind of tell me, right? So if this flushes through the lows, guys, then those lows are not protected, right? Meaning that we could be headed for more downside. Would I be offended by that? Absolutely not, right? Because I've already taken longs on the way back to the upside, guys. So I'm not concerned either way, right? You just want to, you know, I'm only trying to join where the momentum is, chat. See how you're getting this bullish reaction right back up? Every time it gets down to these lows, it pops back the opposite direction so far. So we'll see if we get a flush or we get a pop. If we take out previous month's low, it can be a recovery after that. Yeah, I agree. Because we are close to that, guys. Let me take some of this off so you can see it. We're close to that monthly low, so make no mistake about it. We could easily swipe that low, guys. The low of last month's candle is 25,025, and that's the level that I kind of talked about earlier, right? So that's the level that for bulls, you don't want to see that level get taken out. You want to see a bullish reaction back the opposite direction. If we lose that level, guys, we could be headed down lower to 25,890 area. So this is definitely, in my opinion, a make or break time for the bulls to kind of step in and take price back the opposite direction, right? You just had a swipe of that previous candle's low that was sitting down there. So will it continue to the downside? That's the question. It wants to take out 25,000. Yeah, it could, guys, because remember, right? That's a psychological number. So that even number, a lot of times price loves to go to those even numbers, guys. So it wouldn't be surprising if we swipe 25,000 and then maybe you get a reaction, right? So would not be surprised at all. But nevertheless, guys, that's the beauty of trading. You can make money in both directions. Took some shorts, guys, right? Made money on shorts, made money on longs today. So not concerned either way. Why do I use EMAs and not VWAP? It's just a personal preference. I have VWAP on my chart at one point. All right, there's a 25 level just got taken, chat. We just swiped 25. And yeah, we just swiped that 25 level, put in a low at 25,016. Let me map this level out so you guys, because that's the closest level, right? We might as well map it out, guys, on the chart. Weekly candle low, guys, just got taken. Somebody just passed a funded, somebody just got an account funded. Let's go. Nice. Which is better according to you, Lucid or Apex? It's a preference thing. Apex is great, guys, because you can scale up to 20 accounts, right? So that's, you can't do that with any other prop firm, guys. But you can weigh the pros and cons and make an informed decision. You can go to onlyprofirms.com and check them out. Lucid does not have end of day drawdown, guys, right? But once you're in your funded account on Apex and you make the threshold, whatever your drawdown, depending on your account size, guys, plus $100, there's no more trailing drawdown as well, right? So as an example, if you have the 50K Apex account and you make $2,500 because that's your initial drawdown on a 50K funded account, PA account. Once you hit $2,600, guys, your drawdown in that account is no longer trailing, right? So just kind of keep that in mind. First payout for Lucid for the W. Nice. Rodriguez. Congrats. D-Money, you said the higher time frame is strong, but the higher time frame failed. So, guys, I literally said that it's not a guarantee that price is going to get a bullish reaction, right? Now, what I said is that so you gotta listen to everything that I'm saying, guys, right? I already took longs off of this level already. I already took longs, guys. I caught out an equal low that was somebody took 70 points back the opposite direction, guys. Right? Like I'm not like like does that mean that the level has to hold? Absolutely not. Nothing's 100%. I even said that right? But if you didn't take, where did you long where you're losing money at this point? Because I called out a long here that I took off equal lows and the range of that candle was actually 86 points, right? If you took this little double bottom setup right next to it, guys, you would have made money as well, right? So where did you get long? Because if you got long at 25,135, that wasn't a great entry. I even said that, right? I'm like, somebody may have tried to get long up here, but the entry was down here, guys. The entry was down here, lower. If you got long at 25,130, that's not the right entry for a long, in my opinion, right? I looked at equal lows and I took a long, guys. That was, some people literally bagged 70 points on that call out. Like, I'm not trying to marry every trade looking for 100 plus points. That doesn't make sense. So nothing in trading, guys, like I'm gonna just say this one last time, right? Nothing in trading is 1,000% certain, guys. The higher time frame does not mean that this, right? Nobody's telling you that this level had to hold. What I'm telling you is the last time it was here, it had a bullish reaction. And I capitalized on longs, right? I took longs, I made money. The accounts are green, right? So I'm not sure what else you would want unless your entry was off, right? And we're not a signal service, guys, right? We're not here to provide financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not licensed to do that. But I'm literally calling out trades that I'm taking. And the only way that I can see that maybe you lost money is maybe you held the trade from down here trying to expect it to go longer, and maybe you were up 100 points or something and you didn't close it out. That's on you. That's not on D-Money. Like you got to make a decision, right? Like as far as where I'm not getting married to trades, guys, right? I simply said that the last time we were here, we had a bullish reaction, and we did. If you look on the chart, it's there. You can't deny that, right? Look at this daily candle, right? That does not mean that it can't get taken and we flush to the downside, guys, right? But I'm not marrying trades. I'm looking for 30 points. I'm looking for 40 points. I'm looking for, right? And I'm out of the trade. I'm done. So maybe you, I'm not sure, to be honest, I'm not even sure where you entered at. But if you entered at 25,130, I mean, you probably want to go back and do some studying, to be honest. You should be used for confluence and different views of the market. I agree 100%. They thought it would pop. Yeah. So it already popped though, right? That's what I'm saying, guys. Maybe you came to the chart late, but the trade that I was in for long, you had a 90-point reaction, guys. I mean, I'm not sure how many more points you're trying to pick up, right? But that's all I was looking for. So bro instructing the stream to go long. I didn't instruct anybody to go long stocks, but you can go find another stream, sir. If you think that I'm giving invalid information when I called out, literally people are bagging that they took 70 plus points on the call out, then you need to go find another stream, man. I mean, that's all I can tell you. So we'll put you in timeout, buddy. You gone. So, yeah. So right now, guys, bears are in control, right? We dropped below this support level that I had drawn out. The way that trading works, guys, is support as long, right, as until it's not, right? Resistance is resistance until it's not, guys. That's trading, right? So as long as the level holds, it's support. If it breaks, it's no longer support. That's trading, guys, right? You had two bounces here off of the bottom of the range, and you had a break to the downside. So now we're dropping lower. I mean, that's trading 101. I mean, it's basic trading, guys. So if you, all right, so let's go back. Let's do this, guys. So if you took the equal low call out, guys, for a long, drop a W in the chat. Let's see how many people took that equal low call out, guys. That was 70 points. Because I like, maybe I'm missing something that's not clear, right? Exactly. So if you did not take that long, guys, when I called out the equal low, that's on you, chat. I'm sorry, right? But I literally called out a 70-point plus trade. So if you missed it, you missed it. But you need to look at yourself in the mirror and kind of go from there. And that's all I'm gonna say about it. I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. So cray cray with Lil Ray Ray. All right, so you gotta love it, guys. You can always tell when somebody missed a trade call out and they're like frustrated, right? It's always funny because that's the reaction that you get. D-Money, dude, Lakeisha blaming someone for their mistake. Yeah, guys. So right now you got expansion to the downside, guys, right? We broke out of that range that we were stuck in. You had a small range on a 5-minute chart. That was a support level on the higher time frame. It broke to the downside. So there's no longs in play right now, right? That's just price action 101. The 1-hour chart's bearish. Took longs, was able to capitalize on longs. Took shorts earlier, was able to capitalize on shorts. The accounts are green, guys. I didn't have any losing trades here, guys. So I'm good, right? I'm up $6,000, 2,000 plus across 3 accounts. So you gotta love it. Oh man, you guys are not gonna believe this, guys. Oh man. So I remember, guys, we went to where's Jerome.com. And this guy, we confirmed that Jerome is, if you haven't checked out the website, guys, when you get a second, check it out. This guy's in Costa Rica, man. And I don't understand how he pulled that off with PW, guys. So, apparently Jerome's in Costa Rica. I just got a text from PW chat. You're not gonna believe it. So you got, guys, Jerome's on a boat. He's on a boat with PW, guys. You gotta be kidding me, guys. Come on, man. He just sent me, you gotta be kidding, guys. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, man. Yeah, PW's apologizing, guys, but it's after the fact, right? So apparently Jerome's in Costa Rica, chat. You guys saw the pics I just showed you. I don't know how it keeps happening to me, guys, but this guy's in Costa Rica. He has his own merchandise. He has his own website. I knew something was wrong, guys, when I clicked on the site today and I saw that he's literally out. He's in Costa Rica, chat. So if you haven't checked out where's Jerome.com, you can keep an eye out on where he is. And he's in the middle of the ocean. Jerome was the luggage area of the private jet. So apparently he was hiding out, guys, and he snuck on a plane with PW. This guy's in Costa Rica. You gotta love it, chat. Oh boy. Let me log in here. Let me see. Something's not right here, guys. I don't understand how this keeps happening here. You gotta be kidding me, man. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me switch to this Twitter feed and bring this up here. So yeah, Jerome Jerome's fishing, guys, and I'm here at the BD8. So, nevertheless, guys, we're still rocking. Oh man. So if you saw the pick, guys, you're able to go to PW's X account and kind of vent your frustration, because I'm definitely frustrated here. Well, guys, what do I do at this point? What do I do? How do I tell PW that I'm low key hurt, guys? He made you his little worker. Ah, man, the chat. Thanks for staying with us. Yeah, guys, I wouldn't rather be. Hey, we're rocking out, guys. Nevertheless, counts are green. We making money, guys. Up 2,000 per account. Kind of watching NQ, guys, and I see that trying to push back the opposite direction. I got 70 points. Nice. Best job in the world. Oh yeah, guys, at the end of the day, make no mistake about it, chat. So this is a dream job for me, guys, right? I don't take it for granted. Every once in a while we get a couple of haters that pop up in the chat, but that comes with the territory, guys, right? So not gonna let a hater or two stop what I'm doing, guys. Right? And if you're new to trading, chat, I say it a lot, the purpose of the D-Money show is to hopefully continue to add value to the space, the trading space. And hopefully teach as many people as possible that maybe they're new to trading, guys, and they enjoy how I trade. They're able to maybe take some of the things that I look at, how I break down the market, and maybe implement that into their strategy, guys. Right? But I want you to fish. You know, the goal is, I think that's what separates the BDH chat from the competition, is that we're adding value to the space, guys. And nothing would make me happier than you basically seeing some of the setups that I'm taking, guys. And I see it. I see it in the chat all the time. Got associates I got people in the chat calling out equal bottoms, right? Equal lows, double bottoms, triple bottoms, bullish engulfing, bearish engulfing candles. Looking at wicks on higher time frames and calling that stuff out, guys. So there's people out there that are learning to fish for themselves, and that's what, you know, hopefully that's the goal for yourself as well. PW said money, money, money. Chat, do you see the comments, bro? Let's see what PW is talking about here. So I hope you guys head over to PW's page and kind of vent your frustration, guys, that Jerome that Jerome got to go to Costa Rica. I see a few comments already. Somebody said legend. Oh man. PW saying he's down on Bitcoin bad, guys. Somebody buy some to make his average go back up. All right, guys. So I don't take it for granted, chat. I appreciate everybody out there. Oh man, somebody said, "Hey, you got a G-Wagon." Hey, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Guys, there's nothing more. Listen, at the end of the day, chat, I'm content, guys. I'm blessed. This is my dream job, guys, that I get to live out day in and day out, chat. And I get to rock out with you guys. And I appreciate the support, guys. Right? So I don't take it for granted. So I'm going to continue to drop fire content, guys. We got a lot of content on the way. Stay tuned for that. We got more of Jerome, unfortunately. I don't know how that keeps happening, but we got more Jerome coming, guys. All right, this guy somehow has integrated himself into the BDH. So, I mean, apparently he's in Costa Rica. D-Money, we need you every day at 9 a.m. I mean, guys, I've been doing quite a few 9 a.m. Streams, guys. So make no mistake about it. When PW has stuff going on, and you know, like he's fishing this week. I know he'll be doing some racing in the desert at some point, guys, coming up in the year. So I'll definitely be 9 a.m. And I think it's a testament, guys, and that's what I'm saying, right? So I take it as to be honest, I take it as a sign of respect, guys, and trust above anything that PW trusts me to hold down the fort when he's not here. So I don't take that for granted either, guys, to be honest. We just tapped the EMA. Yeah, I know. Give me 1 second here, guys. Let me switch this over. Yeah, I saw price reacting off of the level, guys, I talked about. It's funny how that works, right? All right, so notice, guys, you got a flush below that level that I had mapped out, and now we're right back inside of that range, guys. You got to love it. V-shape, little V-shape recovery forming here. So will it continue to the upside? Remains to be seen. Just bought a Lucid account. Wish me luck. Hey, good luck. D-Buddy's day off. Take the supercars and let's roll out. I know, right? Well, guys, I mean, you saw what PW said. He said if we get to 10,000 concurrent viewers, guys, live on the stream for a week, plus that no risk, no Rari. Let's go. So we're just grinding out, chat. So right now, you had a drop below that range that I had drawn out off the daily chart. That low of 25,025 got broken to the downside. Put in a low at 25,928. And you're getting a reaction right now at the 14 EMA, guys. So notice, when you're in a nice trend day, guys, you see how the EMAs are respected. See how you're putting in some lower lows. Sorry, lower highs. and price rejects to the downside. So when the market is trending in one direction, guys, you'll get that, right? You'll get in the downtrend, you get lower highs, lower lows. See how you got a high, lower high, lower high, lower high, downside, right? So it's going to be telling now, guys, because we're right back inside of that range that I talked about, that 25,025 level. So remains to be seen if we're going to break to the upside or not. But definitely we're in a very interesting spot, guys, because the market loves to flush at area and you get a bullish reaction, right? So we'll see. John, just received my first Apex 10K 10 account payout, 2,000 per account for 20,000. Let's go. Just trying to make a little money. Hey, congrats, John. Hey, I'm happy for you, man. Guys, I want to see everybody win, chat. Right? That's the cool part about trading. And my job, guys, is I get nothing out of spreading hate. I want to see everybody win, chat. So I'm happy for you, man. Congrats. That's major. D-Money, I need $104 to pass my Lucid account. Well, I mean, I will be keeping an eye out on this reaction right here at this level, right? Because if we get back above 25,058, guys, that's telling that bulls are definitely gonna try to push price higher. If we can't get back above the EMA, and because all right, we have not, guys. If you look at this right now, we have not had a candle that closed above the 14 EMA, right? Look at the 5-minute chart. We got a nice downtrend happening, and we haven't had a candle that closed above the 14 EMA, guys, since 9:25 this morning. So keep that in mind, guys. Until that changes, the EMAs typically are acting as a very strong level of resistance. So every pop that happens, even these equal lows, right? Notice where the reaction shifted back to the downside. It's right off the 14 EMA. That's why I don't marry trades, guys, on some of these occasions, right? I'm looking for a reaction back to towards that EMA, and I'm closing that trade out because you could get more downside pressure. So if we hold 25,057, we could be headed lower. So just got to be patient to see what the market gives you. So I appreciate the support, guys. We got 2,300 likes. So do me a solid if you haven't already, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I'm not sure why you wouldn't be subscribed, guys. I feel like I dropped a lot of sauce today. Called out some banging trades. Counts are green. And we're rocking solo dolo. Let's go. All right, so you got a bearish reaction, guys, off that EMA, right? So I would not be looking for a long here. I would be looking to go short to target lower, just based off of what's happened. And there you go, right? So there's your $100 if you needed it. I'm just saying. On that drop to the downside, guys. That's 30 point drop almost from 22, guys. Over 25 points. And that's just looking at the EMAs, chat, and basically saying that we have not had a candle that closed above the 14 EMA since 9:25 this morning, guys, and it's 12:11. Drop a W in the chat if you took that short. I love you. Oh, man. You got to love it, guys. You got to love it. right? Got to be quick with it, chat. LOL. Yeah, I mean, if you know, I just saw the reaction there, so that was a pretty cut and dry trade, guys. Right? And it's funny because that's what's funny, guys. When you get a hater, is because I'm not gonna stick to a bias, guys. Right? If the market shifts, your job is to shift with the market. So if the market turns bearish, guys, then you should be looking for shorts. Right? I mean, that's what it is. You can make money both directions. So we haven't had a candle that closed on a 5-minute chart since 9:30, guys, above the 14 EMA. So once I saw the rejection there, that to me is telling me to go short. I like your trading style, very methodical on the equal low 5-minute trade. Do you wait for the break to enter or before? As soon as I see an equal low and price is starting to push up, I'm entering the trade, guys, and I'm putting my stop right below that equal low, because if it flushes that equal low, guys, to the downside, I don't want to be long anymore, right? They are looking for Jerome. I know you heard the sirens. Oh, that's hilarious, man. D, the reason they're haters is because they're trying to get to you. Don't pay attention to the negative. Focus on all the positive we have. We appreciate you, man. Hey, I appreciate that, Edward. Yeah, guys, I just had to call it out, right? I'm not guys, I do a pretty good job of letting things slide off my back. But you know, sometimes I have to call it out for what it is. Where do you broadcast from? I'm broadcasting from the BDH. Live, baby, from the BDH, guys. Let's go. So, dropped a lot of sauce, guys. Way too much time spent talking to about a hater, shaking my head. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you got to address it, man. Right? I'm human just like everybody else, guys. But nevertheless, feeling pretty good today, guys, right? Had a pretty good read on the market. Counts are green. No complaints. Feel like I dropped a lot of sauce, guys. Big D, do you have a checklist of things to tick off? I was looking at 1-minute graph, seeing good setups, but getting cooked. Yeah, Money Mantra, I don't trade the 1-minute chart. I can't, that's not my strong suit, to be honest with you. So, I stick to the lowest time frame that I go to, guys, is the 5-minute chart, because in my opinion, and it's just based on how I trade, so I'm not taking shots at anybody, guys, because you can make money on every time frame. There is too many fake outs for me on the 1-minute chart. So I basically I feel like I have a pretty good balance, guys, by using the 1 hour, 4 hour chart, and then going down to the 5-minute chart and looking for that momentum, right? So if price is bullish on a 1 hour chart, I'm going down to the 5-minute looking for double bottoms, equal lows, bullish engulfing candles as an example, right? And it's happening again, guys, right? See how we're getting that bearish reaction right off the 14 EMA? Price comes close to it and it starts to sell back down to the downside. So that has not changed. Pete, gonna grab something to eat here in Paris. Thank you for today, DMONEY. Hey, no, thank you for tuning into the show. I appreciate the support, guys, for sure. As usual, D-Money dropped the cornflakes and the milk today. Much appreciated. Hey, Unk Trades, I appreciate that. I try, guys. That's why sometimes you have to kind of address the haters, guys, because I don't take this for granted, guys. To be honest with you, right? So sometimes you gotta let a hater know, chat, because I don't take it for granted, guys. I try to drop as much sauce as possible. I try to call out what I'm seeing in the market as accurately as possible, guys. And am I gonna win every trade? Absolutely not. Am I gonna get everything right? Absolutely not. I'm not perfect either, chat, but I know if you took the trades that I called out today, it would be hard for me to see that you didn't make money. I'll put it like that. Right? So if you did something that, you know, that's another conversation. But do I back test? I used to do a lot of back testing, guys, but remember, keep in mind, chat, I stream 5 days a week now. So I got a lot of chart time naturally now, right? That's my job. So I don't do as much back testing anymore because I'm streaming 5 days a week, guys. And I've been trading for 10 years. So had my best week thanks to the team, especially Jerome. Kevin, let's go. Mary, I'm up $6,000. Hey, congrats. D-Money, drop your checklist for taking a trade. Yeah, I just went over the checklist, guys. I don't right? I'm looking at the higher time frame. I'm looking at the 1 hour and 4 hour chart, and I'm looking for momentum, and I'm trying to go down to the 5 minute chart and join the party in that direction, right? So right now, the higher time frame is bearish, guys. Right? So since the higher time frame is bearish, I'm not necessarily now looking for longs. So I'm going down to the 5 minute chart and I'm looking for lower highs and preferably rejections off the EMA, guys. And I'm trying to join the party to go short. And that's what's working right now, right? Because the price is in a trending market to the downside. See how you're getting a drop to the downside, guys. Opening range trade, you get a push back to the EMAs. On the 5 minute chart, you had a drop. Opening range trade, you had a push back to the 14 EMA. You had rejection, guys, right? To the downside. You had a push back to the EMAs. You had rejection to the downside. You had a push back to the EMAs down here, guys. You have rejection to the downside. You just had a push back to the 14 EMA. And what's happening right now as we speak, guys, you're getting more rejection to the downside. Right? Because when price is in momentum in one direction, guys, and it's trending, so in this case, you got a downtrend occurring, chat, you're going to get lower highs and lower lows. And on nice trend days, I say this all the time, guys, the EMAs act as resistance. And that's what's happening currently right now. And I know there's people out there that don't use EMAs, and that's fine, guys, right? I'm not telling you have to use EMAs. I'm just telling you when the market's trending, guys, either bullish or bearish, the EMAs are going to act as confluence based on how I trade, right? But we have not, keep that in mind, guys, we have not had a green candle that closed above the 14 EMA since 9:25 this morning, chat. Keep that in mind, guys. New shirt for the BDH, basic trading. Gotta love it. So do me a solid, guys. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Feel like I dropped a lot of sauce, guys. And we're at 2,400 likes. I'm trying to get to 2,500 likes on the stream, guys. So do me a solid, hit the like button. We still got over 3,000 people tuned into the show. And if you're not subscribed, guys, I'm not sure why you wouldn't be. We're dropping sauce daily here, so I appreciate the support. We don't get paid off likes, guys. It's not about getting paid off likes. We don't get paid off likes. I'm just simply trying to do my part to help grow the channel. Get us in front of more viewers that's maybe looking for a place to rock out every day. So let's go. What EMAs do I use? Yeah, I use the 14, 50, and 200. Let me drop that in the chat. Does Lucid have a buffer? Yeah. So before payout. So Jamal, in the Lucid Flex account, yes, you're able to get basically your payout. Say you're trading a 50K Lucid Flex account, guys. You're able to take out 50%. Right. So in other words, if you get to 4,000, you have to get to $4,000 in the account, guys, to be able to take out the full payout of $2,000, if that makes any sense. But you do have some flexibility, guys, because there's technically no buffer, but in order to take out that main payout, like that full payout of 4,000, you have to, or 2,000, sorry, you have to make 4,000 in the account. Obviously, you could take out a smaller amount if you want to. So, D, did you have a mentor? Guys, I mean, I bounced around. Obviously, I stumbled upon PW a couple years back, guys. And from a futures market standpoint, he was actually the first streamer that I saw on YouTube, guys. Believe it or not. But I've been trading for 10 years, guys. And I traded Forex before futures. And I've tried pretty much everything under the sun in regards to indicators and, you know, oh, this isn't working, so let me do what this person's doing. So if you're out there and you're struggling, guys, I've been there, right? I don't have it all figured out either. Nobody does, even if they're a streamer, guys. We don't have it figured out. We're still going to blow accounts occasionally. We're still going to have blow-ups. We're still going to have tilt that creeps in. We're still going to have FOMO that creeps in. Anybody that tells you that they don't struggle with that at certain points, guys, they're flat out lying to you. I mean, that's just what it is, right? But what I will say is that what's helped me, guys, is the higher time frame, using a higher time frame, right? Adding that to my arsenal. Because if I have an idea of what's going on in a higher time frame, I can go down to the lower time frame and look for entries. So, but don't get frustrated, man. Right? It's part of the process. If you're out there struggling, guys, you're gonna have hot streaks. You're gonna have cold streaks. You're gonna have streaks or periods where you want to give up. You're gonna have periods where you want to quit. You're gonna have periods where you're gonna think that this isn't for you, right? And that's I'm just keeping it real, guys. Do you journal your trades? Yeah, I don't journal anymore. I used to do that back in the day. I mean, if I see something very interesting, guys, maybe I'll take a screenshot, but you got to keep in mind, chat, that I'm literally streaming 5 days a week now, right? So it's a little different for me. Right? The H is forming. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, you're getting like a rollover here on a 5. But I mean, nothing's changed for me, guys. We're bearish as long as we stay below the 14 EMA. Right? As long as we hang out on the 5-minute chart, for me, below the 14 EMA, guys, we're bearish. Right? There's no longs in play for me because we have not been able to close above it since 9:30 in the morning. So I would not be looking for longs right now at all. So, hey D, when is D does the climate? Yeah. So I mean that's a good point, guys. I didn't do it today, right? So that's a good point. So I got never fear, guys. I got your weather forecast for Fort Lauderdale. So I know it's probably 80 degrees plus in Costa Rica with PW and the team, but never fear, guys. I got your Fort Lauderdale forecast. It's 71 degrees here in Fort Lauderdale. Cloudy. High is going to be 72. The low was 55. And it looks like today is actually going to be the warmest day of the week, chat. Go figure, right? So that's your weather forecast for Fort Lauderdale. You got to love it. Let's go. You must include Jerome. Also in Costa Rica. Yeah, I know. I can't believe it, man. All right, there you go, guys. There's more downside. Not surprised at all, chat, right? Based off of what I said, right? You cannot get back above the 14, so no reason to be long biased, in my opinion, at this point. Nice 5-minute candle that just flushed 100 points. Gotta have a weather segment? Yeah, I know. So overall, guys, I mean, I'm happy with the session, chat. I think I had a good read on the market today. Tomorrow's another day, guys. Right? Tomorrow's another day. We'll be back again 9 a.m. Try to make a little money. Shout out to Apex. Today's your last day, guys, to get Apex accounts at 90% off. You got until midnight or right before midnight. So use the code PW, but today is the last day, so you're definitely running out of time, chat. Do you explain the use of the EMAs? Yeah, we actually have a video up on the page as well. Went over that. You can see the arrows on the chart, guys, kind of telling you that price is respecting the EMAs and we're trending to the downside, right? You got highs up here being put in and you got lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, right? So that's telling you that we're clearly in the downtrend, chat. And yeah, we have not been able to close back above the 14. So I would not be long biased until we get finally a candle closure above the 14 EMA, guys. That's what I'm seeing on the chart. So I'm gonna call it here, guys. Right? It's 12. We're right at 12:30, and definitely dropped a lot of sauce, chat. So if you haven't already, do me a solid, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you know what to do. I appreciate the support, guys. So we actually hit 2,500 likes. So I appreciate it, guys. I don't take it for granted. And tomorrow's another day, guys. I'll be back rocking out solo dolo. At 9 a.m. D-Money, are you going to bring on a guest while you're solo? No. So, guys, you got, I mean, Jerome's in Costa Rica. Who am I going to bring, guys? we had AJ here last week at the BDH. We had Brett Simba here last week at the BDH. So, yeah, guys, I mean, right? We had quite a few guests last week, so let's go. But never fear, guys. I'll be back tomorrow 9 a.m. trying to make a little money. So we'll be doing it again, chat. Can't believe Jerome's in Costa Rica, man. So I'm going to call it here, guys. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Stay safe. And if you're in one of those freezing climates right now, stay warm. We gone.